everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Excel and VBA Learnings. In this video we will see a function known as Vlookup. So what do you mean by Vlookup, or what does a Vlookup function do? A Vlookup function, what it does is it searches the first column of a range in a cell and then returns a value from any cell on the same row of a range. So like what VLOOKUP does is if I have a value out here in this yellow box that's been highlighted, if I have a value out here, what VLOOKUP will do is as per that value it will give me the search, whatever criteria or whatever search I want to go ahead and do, that will be given by the VLOOKUP. So let's see how does VLOOKUP function work. So what I want is first ID. So it's like whatever ID, if I put any ID out here, what result I want is the name of that particular person for belongs to that ID, or what I want is the TL name or the trainer name, whatever search criteria I want to meet, I can go ahead and do that with VLOOKUP. So let's see how VLOOKUP works. So here what we'll do is, here we will put the formula first, and the formula will be VLOOKUP. Just press tab. Now lookup value. What lookup value I want? I want this as a lookup value. So what I'll do is I'll just select this particular cell and I will freeze it, because I don't want that if I paste my formula down, the range or the cell should be the other cell should be selected. So what I have done is I have locked my cell. Okay. And then I'll find the table array. Now what is the table array? This is the table array. What I want is I want this particular table. Okay, so what I've done is I have just selected this particular table array, and again this I have locked it. So I don't want that, if I press my formula down, if I paste my formula down, it should not go down. So what I've done is I have selected my table array. Then I'll put a comma. Now column index number. Now what column I want? Whether I want a name, I need a TL name, or I need a trainer. So as of now what we'll do is we will see name. So the name is in first and second column. So what I've done is the column index I'll do is 2. Then I will press as 0 or 1. Now you see here you get false, that is exact match, and true as an approximate match. So what we do is we use exact match. So I'll just press as 0. 0 belongs to false, that is exact match, and if I press 1, it belongs to true match. So we will go ahead and see the example for true match and exact match as well. So let's see first how does this exact match work. So what I've done is I've put 0 and I've closed the bracket and I've just pressed enter. So this will be my formula there. Okay, so what I've done is VLOOKUP ID, this is I5 is this, then I have given my table array. This is my table array. What I want is column number 2. Column number 2 belongs to name, so column number 2, and what I want is the exact match, that is 0. So let's see how does, or what result it gives me. So what I'll do is I will take this ID, okay, and I will just go here and do this. So I got the ID. Now it should give me as Jason, sorry. So let's see what result it gives me. Here we go. So it gives me as Jason. Alright, so whatever ID I enter here, or whatever ID I select here, it will give me that particular name of that person. Now let's see if I say this particular ID, instead of 61, what I do is I just do it 60, and it gives me as colon S. So you can see here colon S. So this is how a VLOOKUP function exact match works. Okay, so you can go ahead and if you want to change another ID, if you want here, you can go ahead and do that as well. So you got it. So you see you got Anna Williams. So you can go ahead and make the necessary changes, and you can go ahead and practice this. So this is very simple, this is very easy. You can go ahead and practice this. This is just an example that I have shown you out here. If you have a same table and same array table, what you can do is you can do a VLOOKUP to the entire array table. So that will also be done. So if you want to see an example for that, what I'll do is I'll just do a Vlookup. Okay, I will take this as my ID. Okay, I'll freeze it again, and I'll take this table. Now what I want is I want the trainer name. So trainer name is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 column. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just type as Vlookup. This is my ID, that is my lookup value. I'll give a comma. I'll take the array table. I'll freeze it. I'll take the column number as 4. I'll take the exact match 0. Close the bracket. Enter. So now you see I got 28879. Let me find 28879. I got Anna Williams, and the trainer is Rami. So the trainer is Rami out here. So if I change this to this ID, what will happen here is, okay, so I'll just do, okay, so what would happen here? Shell, okay, the trainer is the same, Rami, so it doesn't got changed. Let's say this ID, I will take the trainer out here is Alan, so it should go ahead and change. So this is what, look at this. So the trainer has changed, the name of a person has changed. So this is how Vlookup function works. So this is a Vlookup function with exact match. Now what we can do is we will go ahead and see with appropriate match. Okay, so let's create a table, a small table. What I'll do is I'll just create a small table. Okay, so this will be as quantity, it will be as quality. Okay, not quantity, quality, and this will be my product number. So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting as 10, 15, 13, sorry, not 30, 20, and 15. Okay, so these are my quality numbers, and what product I want to put here is let's say as 250. If it's 15, it should give me 350. If it's 20, it should give me 400, and if it's 50, it should give me 500. So let's see how does it work. So what I'll do is, again, I'll say this as my lookup value. So this will be my lookup value. This, the one that I'm highlighting in green, this will be my lookup value. Okay, and this will be my lookup formula. Okay, so let's see how it works. So what I'll do is I'll take it same Vlookup. I'll freeze my window. I'll go to my table array. Okay, I'll freeze my table array. Now what I want is I want the product number. Again, the product number is on 2. Okay, now here what I want is either a 0 or 1. So I believe something went wrong out here. Okay, let's see. Vlookup. Okay, this is my table array. Freeze it. I want the row column index as 2, and what I want is the appropriate match. So what I'll do is I'll press as 1 or double click this. So just enter. So now it's giving me NA, hash NA. Why it's giving me an hash NA error? Because there is no value in my lookup. Okay, so what if I press here as 10? It will give me as 250. Correct. If I press as 11, it will give me 250. Why? Because it is giving me an appropriate match. So if you see, there is no value as 11. So what it will do is, unless and until you enter 15, it will give you 250. So if you enter, even if you enter 14, it will give you 250. But once you enter 15, it will give you 350. Look at this. The same it goes. So from 10 till 14, it will give you a value of 250 because this is an appropriate match. From 15 to 19, it will give you 350. From 20 to 49, it will give you 400 as your product number, and 500 and above, it will give you only 50 and above will give you 500. So if you want, you can just, so 500, so it will give you 500 and above. So if you just press here 51, it will still give you 500. If you press 1000, it will give you 500. Sorry, not 100, it's 1000. If you press 1000 here, it will give you 500. So what and how this VLOOKUP work is the appropriate match. So if you want, if I enter the value as 1000 here, and if I give some amount or something out there like 700 or 70, so you can see that it's still giving me as 500. Why? Because the range or the table array what I have selected is till this much. So if I want to go and edit that, what I can do is just press F2. You get this, just drop it down, enter, you got it 70. Alright, so if you do 999, it will give you 500. Okay, so this is how our VLOOKUP function work with appropriate match and exact match. So this yellow one is the exact match. What we do is we use 0 in the end of the formula, and here we use as true or 1, which is for exact match. Alright, so hope you like my video. Please comment below. Have a great day.